This is just kind of an elk hunter workout right now. Just kind of gritty and gnarly, and I like it. We want a grimy little piece. Go!
Let's go! Let's go! Let's go! Let's go! Let's go!
Oh. I'm gonna get to Dylan on that one.
Yeah.
Butt kickers. Go. Nice. Opposite arm, opposite leg, a skip. Start at about 50%, and then I want you at 100 the last little bit. Go, and shuffle back. So it's a shuffle. It's a wide base. It's a low center of gravity. It's a strong back. On this next group, I forgot to mention, I want you to practice stopping, which is deceleration, which is where injuries occur. It's always in decel. So shuffle down, shuffle back, stop on a dime. Give them room. Stop at your push-up. We're going a little different. You're going to lower down. Come on up. Hang out here for just a second. His left ass cheek is doing everything. Midline's tight. That looks like fun. If your hips are up, it's all sponsored by your lower back, okay? So I kind of want you to move the weight, lift, sink down, get your grip, hold for 20 seconds, ass cheek squeeze. Could not get a credit card, which I brought mine. I'll be swiping. Don't let it clear. All butt cheeks, and then just drop for 10 seconds. I think this might be the most miserable station. I'm just warning you guys, so. Okay, cool. 20 on, 10 off, 8 rounds, 1 minute rest in between. 2, 1, rest! Hey, get it up, stand back, men. Hell yeah. 3, 2, 1. 4, 3, 2, 1. 2, 1. Set, 3, 2, 1, rest! Booty, squeeze those cheeks! Same with your elk hunt. All you guys are gonna start out awesome on your first day of elk hunting. How do you finish that in the bottom of the ninth? Show me. Don't tell me. Last station, last round, show me. 30 seconds, go. It's kind of got that posterior chain vibe, hamstrings, butt, lower back. Those are mountain muscles, okay? Those are things that we use. My favorite station was the grunt work, man. Like, hopefully you weren't feeling that in your back. You should be feeling that in your glutes and your midline and stability, and it's just dirty, right?
Sam's Club, Costco, get like a rotisserie chicken, shred it up, get a bag of frozen vegetables, throw them in a pan, we'll cook some olive oil, mix them up, just have that.
So we're big fans of like using muffin tins to go either whole eggs or egg whites. Depends on your macros. Veggies, I prefer, if I'm using sausage, I like spicy sausage. It just gives it a little more flavor. It's so much easier and more enjoyable to eat. Super, super easy to prep. Multiple of those will last you more than a week.
The weekday lunch. So for us, we liked leftovers over making dinner the night before. So one of the things we talked about is a chili. Load up a chili. We go beanless. So we go beanless with sweet potatoes, peppers, tomatoes. Usually do some sort of mix between ground and wild, so like a ground beef and a venison. And then we got that for lunch. Take a half an avocado, slice it, put it in, good to go. It's satiating, but also fills you up. You feel good the rest of the day.
Dinner, all the time in the world. So my boy Charlie, we're gonna have him fire up his backstrap. He killed with a deer or elk, right? Throw it on the Traeger, a grill, whatever you want. Slice that up, serve it as an appetizer. And then while that's going on, people are picking out a backstrap, enjoying finger food. And then we came up with egg roll in a bowl. Super easy to make. Basically, you can take beef, venison, elk, whatever you want, ground it up, throw it in a skillet, cook that, and then while that's going on, at the same time you're taking cabbage, whether it's purple, green, white onion, dicing that all up, shredded carrots, throw it in a pan, saute it, it gets real soft, and then you're going to add the veggies and your meat together, season it up, throw some garnish on it like green onion, sesame seeds, etc. You can get really deep in it with seasoning, or you can just be simple and use either soy sauce or liquid aminos with a little bit of sesame oil.
Number one thing is just defining my wife, September, newly married. Early on in our relationship, we struggled with a lot of things, you know, and then right before we got married, went through a marriage counselor. Sounds silly, but we both read 5 Love Languages. Super helpful book. If you haven't read it, highly suggest. You figure out which love language is your wife's. That made us leaps and bounds ahead of where we were in the past. Something I need to bonify is just on the finance end, setting up not my hunt budget, but whatever her hunt budget looks like. So for her, it's time and taking trips, traveling around the U.S., maybe overseas someday, really investing time for her, and hopefully my time will follow that. What I need to stop is stop hitting that dang snooze button in the mornings. I got to get up. I got to work out before work, get it in. That's my time. And then after work, I can do whatever I want with her, give her that time every day after work. And then hopefully I can get my week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, hopefully in September.
Part of the community you signed up for was to meet these people here. You didn't know that. You thought you were coming to an ElkShape camp to learn all the cool tactics, or is Joel going to be at Dan's camp this year? Oh, it's more than Joel. It's more than e-scouting. It's more than this workout. It's the people. And you guys are in a great position because you have the time right now and the motivation to go create some new habits for yourself. Love the love language comment. That was awesome. What's your wife's love language?
Physical touch.
You lucky bastard. Okay, so most of us, that's not gonna be your wife's love language. It's gonna be quality time or words of affirmation, acts of service. Your love language is most likely physical touch or something like that. So, but that's awesome. It's a great book. Is it Gary Chapman? Good read. Physical, spiritual, emotional, all those things. We try to touch all those things at camp. We believe in elk hunting as a tool, as a launch pad for everything else.
This community, my relationship with Dan changed my life. Like, this will change your life. Plug in, don't be an island. If you walk away from this and you don't have phone numbers and friendships and conversations that last the rest of your life, that's on you.
Last but not least, this is a buck knife. It's the Alpha's Hunter. Get the job done. Jibbing, place for your thumb. Got a ton of leaders in here. So I'm just looking for the guy who had a smile on his face, always taking notes, taking it all in. So Mike, where are you? You are the Spirit ElkShape Camp Award. Come on up. Congrats. That's yours.
Thank you.
And a speech.
Thank you. I've been looking forward to this. I am on Instagram, Dan, I think last year, and I'm like, you might have convinced me to come. And so I put the pressure on me to come here, and like I shared, I don't think my friends are as passionate about it as I am, so I'm kind of going out and gonna do it. So it's been awesome meeting everyone and just soaking it in, and love the community and just want to get better, so I love it.
All right, ElkShape 23. Favorite part of the camp was being absolutely humbled by the stress test. Straight up thought I was going to kill that, crush that, and I missed the target twice, and it just humbled it for me. I got a lot to work on for this upcoming season.
Favorite part of ElkShape is getting to meet other like-minded folks now. I feel like I've got some hunting buddies I can go with to enjoy this awesome experience with.
Best part of ElkShape was learning all the experts talking to you and teaching you how to do everything correct, like from calling to shooting your bow better to, I mean, the whole thing was great, but the best part I think was just the instructors themselves and learning the expertise of everything. It helped a lot.
My favorite part was just the amount of education that comes out of our instructors. So like Iron Will Bill, Joel Turner, Dan, man, it was just crazy. I had really high expectations for this camp, and they absolutely blew me away. I learned more in 2 days than I felt like I could have learned in 10 years by myself. I really, really appreciate it. I'm 100% planning to come back to another ElkShape camp. I have a ton of stuff to work on, but I know what I need to work on, and the education that they gave us is already taking me down that route. I've already gotten better since we showed up Friday. So see y'all next year, man. I appreciate it.
All right, my favorite part of camp was getting harassed by Joel Turner. Dan says hustle is his love language, mine is shit talking. So getting to learn from him and having him tell me where I suck, it's the best.
Hey, Caleb, coming to you live, Big Dane CrossFit. This is the end of ElkShape Camp 2023, Wisconsin. The best part is the people and how enthusiastic they are to get disciplined, to get focused on what really matters in their lives, to become better elk hunters, to become better fathers, to become better leaders, to become better mentors by being better hunters. So bringing excellence and discipline into all areas of our life. We see it in tactics, but this camp is about much more than elk hunting or hunting. It's about being prepared for all of life.